guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin, and the Super Mario Brothers movie stars Chris Pratt, Anya Joy, and Jack Black, as well as many other people like Seth Rogen. Oh my, there's so many people in this freaking movie. With help from Princess Peach, Mario gets ready to square off against all the powerful Bowser to stop his plans from conquering the world. One thing to say is that this is the most colorful animation movie I have seen, besides Puss in Boots, which is made by DreamWorks. I was really excited for this movie. I think the trailers were very interesting. They got a lot of big names like Jack Black. Jack Black is actually really good as Bowser. I hardly noticed that it was him. Like now there's a couple of times like, oh wait, there's the sound of Jack Black. But it was really cool to see him play a villain, and a more appropriate villain. I think he works as Bowser. Chris Pratt, the star of the film, the name of the film, he's fine. He's fine. I think he was sort of miscast, not gonna lie. I love Chris Pratt. I think he's one of the best actors working to this day, but this wasn't the role for him. I'm sorry. Like his voice would go in and out multiple times. I would get pulled out of the film, and the film just had trouble keeping me like invested. And so the movie kind of hurts in that way, since he's the name of the film, he's the star of the film. He's supposed to be playing a character that had and so it's just, I don't know. Chris Pratt, he's fine. Yeah, he does fine. Take it or leave it type of deal, I guess. But yeah, everyone does fine. I think Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is really good. He's also great as well. Charlie Day as Luigi, fantastic. I think that's probably the most perfect casting that you can do with any of these characters. He really works as Luigi, and so if they ever decide to recast people, don't recast him. I think he's great. Keep him. Anya Joy as Peach, again, she's fine as well. I don't think there's not really that any, like, compared to her and Mario, like there isn't no significant way to play Peach and her voice type of deal, and where you get drawn back from. It's mostly the writing, the storytelling, and the structure of this film that really bothers me, because this film should have been great. This film is just nothing but fan service, literally stringed together. It's literally scene after scene of scene to fan service, and not earning it at all. Like, not once throughout this whole entire movie our character goes through an arc. At the beginning of the movie, Mario is sort of like the loser of the movie, basically, where he can't do anything right. But then when he comes into this world and where he has to do certain things, he maybe has a struggle throughout the film, maybe for 5 minutes. Throughout the whole entire film, he maybe struggles for 5 minutes, and he's perfect. There is nothing to Mario in this movie that makes me care, and the stuff that he goes through isn't a character. There is literally a training montage in this film, and it's like, what? It's okay. So they're in a rush because Bowser's on his way. Bowser's on the way to destroy the Mushroom Land, and Mario runs into Peach because he needs Peach's help to find Luigi, and next they go on their way. But the only way that Mario can come with Peach if he completes this course, and it takes him all day and all night to finally do this course. Like, you guys were in a rush 2 seconds ago because Bowser is on his freaking way, and you have time to waste to try to train Mario, even though you can do that also on the way to trying to get help as well, because they're also trying to build an army to go against Bowser, which the army comes pointless later on in the film anyways. But it's just that, like, you could have that be sprinkled throughout the film. one of a good film to compare this to is the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie, Mario is basically Emmett from the Lego Movie. He is a nobody, no one cares about him, and he's not good at anything. And he comes into this new reality where he has to basically do these things, and he's sort of struggling at it, but you see the creativity that he can do, and by the end of the film, he's basically a master builder, or whatever they call him at the end of the film. Here, there is none of that. It's just like, do this course, okay, let's cut to the jungle of them trying to get this army. And, oh, okay, you have this fight, oh, he's not doing too well, oh, he will, woo, victory, and next, final act of the movie. That's literally how this movie is structured. And there's no tension, no setup, nothing. It's just a hollow shell of a movie. That is what this is, and it treats kids like they're dumb, and that they will not sit through an actual movie with actual storytelling. And that frustrates me to say that, because we have movies like Toy Story, Despicable Me, and people are gonna say, oh, this is a movie just for kids. I'm like, but look at those movies. Look at freaking the Lego Movie. Those movies are also for kids, but it also doesn't treat them like they're idiots. It's hard to give this movie credit for actually, caring about the fans and doing all these certain things, and like showing things from the games and the go-karts and all of that, but you don't have any structure at all. You have no foundation to hold this movie up. And so it's hard to even care about what's going on, because the writing is very dull. Peach is probably the weakest character throughout this whole entire film. She's supposed to be this badass, but her scenes are so awkward, and it doesn't make any sense for her character at all. She has a backstory that goes absolutely nowhere. It's mentioned for 5 seconds, but then she knows certain things and that she shouldn't know about. Okay, it's just because she know it's hard. I can't really say that much about that, but yeah, it's enjoyable, but not something I would rush out to see. And so it's something that you can wait to see if you have the time. Basically, that's what this type of movie is. But this movie should have been great. This movie had everything going for it, and it just wasn't for it. It didn't have the story, didn't have the dialogue, it didn't have the screenplay. There was just a lot of missing, and Chris Pratt unfortunately can't hold this film up as Mario, because he doesn't have the talent to do Mario. This is nothing against him. He just was miscast, and he's not the only person in this film that's been miscast. And also, there's been generations of people in animation films that have been miscast because they just voice acting and acting, like live action acting, are completely two different type of skills. Like you need to know how to put your emotion in your voice more into these animations than you would in live action, because it's more in your face and more of your expression. You have to put it in more of your voice. And Mario was I guarantee, a more difficult character to do that, since he had to change it around, his voice around as well. And so that's where I'm at with this movie, and I guarantee I'm gonna get a lot of backlash because audience are really enjoying this film. Critics are giving it crap on Rotten Tomatoes, and IMDb is kind of where I'm at with this film, and so it's kind of a mixed bag for me. I'm gonna give the Super Mario Bros. Movie an C+. It's fine for what it is, I guess, but not something you should really go out and see right away. If you guys want to see something, go see Dungeons and Dragons. That's a good kids movie as itself. Really surprised by that one. So if you guys want to go see a movie, go check that out. I think that really deserves your money. Even if you have the time, go check out John Wick. It's not really a kids movie, but if you're looking for something to go see and be entertained, John Wick, Dungeons and Dragons are those two movies for you guys. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.